Hey there friends, Nibs again. Out here in the garage today doing a little bit of goofing around. We got another wet and rainy raw day outside and figured I'd stay inside and do a little bit of tinkering. But I have some new cool parts that were sent over to me by the good folks over at Anarchy Outdoors. Check out their website, pretty cool. The parts that I have here are for a Savage Axis, which I have several of, but I have decided, I got my 308 over here, but I have decided to do this on my 22-250, which is a really good shooting gun. I have this in a Boyd stock. I don't remember what the model of this Boyd stock is, but it is a very nice stock. This 22-250, I've had this one for quite a long time, and I actually got it used. I have some good hand loads with it, and when I'm doing my part, I've actually shot groups 3/4 of an inch at 200 yards, and I've just realized that I am out of those special hand loads. I do have some other stuff that shot pretty good, so we'll probably be getting it out, testing it with that first. But I do need to dust off my reloading bench and get some new hand loads put together for this guy. I didn't even realize I was down and almost completely out of the good hand loads. So, but I have plenty of components over there at the reloading bench, and just have to, like I said, dust off the stuff and get over there and do some of it. But what we are going to be doing to this today is two things. We're going to be installing a new pick rail. This is a one-piece pick rail, which should be a lot better than the aluminum pieces of ick that I had on here before. I did already dismount the scope and made sure I could loosen these up so they wouldn't come loose on me. But we're going to go ahead and install that, and also they have their a custom bolt knob with a custom bolt handle with a custom bolt knob, and we're going to go ahead and install those as well. But just to verify, the gun is completely empty, and there is no ammunition in the chamber. I'm going to go ahead and bring you guys down a little bit so you can see the gun better and not me. But we're going to go ahead and get rid of this these old two-piece scope mounts here for starters. This will give us a much more stable base for the scope. I may actually, I won't do it on this video, but I may actually mount up one of those new Riton scopes that I just got on here. The previous one that I had on here was a Cabela's. This one is a 6-18 by 50. So we'll see what we do with that. I don't know. Didn't even have the same hardware holding these two scope bases in place. All right. I didn't get out with some thread locker. Stand by. All right, I got some Permatex thread locker. Let's go ahead and so this is an Anarchy Outdoors one-piece scope mount, specifically intended for the Savage Axis. And this one does have a level built into the back, and it does say on the bottom 20 MOA, so it gives us a 20 MOA rise. It does come with new screws. So let's just, before we go and get too crazy mounting it up on there, let's just make sure these screws are going to fit my mounting holes. So these are Torx. There's the right one. Alright, so that one's good. That one's doing okay. Okay, a little stiff. That one seems to be okay as well. So, all right. Let's go ahead and get this guy. So you want your level in the back, obviously. Looks pretty good. All right, let's get a little dab of thread locker. Oh, jeez. I was gonna say a little goes a long way, and I dumped thread locker all over the place. Let's start over again with that. Probably enough still on that screw to do everything we need to do. I like to get them all started. So I was I was actually looking for my inch-pound torque wrench, and it is broken. So I'm going to be shopping for a new torque wrench, and I actually have just become an affiliate for Wheeler gunsmithing tools. So if you guys are interested, I probably will be buying their fat wrench, or their fat digital wrench. But for now, I am just going to stick this guy back on here, hopefully. Just for looks, and then we will, or maybe I'll just take this out and run it like this for now. But eye relief. Yep, I got it right. All right, so that looks pretty good. That will be a lot more stable and a lot more sturdy for the gun. Now let's move on to the bolt. So the original handle is just a one piece, but there's a little latch on the right hand side. You got to push that down while you're depressing the trigger to get the bolt out. So now the bolt comes apart pretty easily. So the first thing you got to do is this little button right here is your cocking button. Got to decock the bolt, and then I'm understanding that it's a 1/4 inch. Let's try that. I believe it's there's a nut here with a 1/4 inch Allen hole in the back of it, and you simply unscrew that piece off the back. And you could strip this all the way down. We really don't need to go that far with it because all we're doing is changing out this bolt handle here. So let's go ahead and get their bolt handle out. Definitely a nice, more sleek looking unit for sure. And then you just simply reinstall the locking nut. Couldn't be more simple. Probably the hardest part of this whole operation is getting this this bolt recocked. It's not terrible, but snug that back down and recock it. Now you're done. So before we do that, we can go to their, so I like this nice big chunky bolt knob. And then we can just reinstall the bolt. And we are done. Very nice. So I do have a spent case here that I can stick in the chamber just so we can test fire the make sure everything seems to be cycling properly. All right. Snug, probably because I chambered it, but yeah, everything seems to be fine. Really pretty cool. Spin this guy around so you can see the installed bolt knob. Really pretty cool, nice upgrade for Savage Axis. So let me bring you up and we'll finish this up. Alrighty, so there we go. That is really quick little upgrade for the Savage Axis. This would work with I think just about any Savage Axis. Mine happen to be Savage Axis Model 1 or Series 1 or however you want to say it, which just came with the standard Savage trigger, but this one I have upgraded to a AccuTrigger, and I really like the AccuTrigger. I have 4 Axis models and All of those have AccuTriggers. I also have a couple of Model 93s, and both of those have AccuTriggers, and they're very nice, very tunable triggers. You know, they're not match grade, or you know, they can be made pretty darn close to match grade, but there you go. Check out Anarchy Outdoors, and they have tons of other stuff. This is just the tip of the iceberg as far as what they carry, but wanted to get started with them, and they sent this stuff over for me to take a look at. So hope you guys liked the video. Till next time, have a great day.